Right, we're back with part 2. Part 1 might be a bit dodgy because I forgot to hit record, so it might be piecemealed together from multiple small sources. And yeah, I'm getting drop frames. There's not much I can do about the drop frames at the moment. But yeah, well, where were we? You was heading towards the larger building.
Yeah.
So,
Following
sorry, Sue?
following my nose.
You are following your nose. So, oh, you wanted to, and what was your question, Effigy, as well, before we went away?
Yeah, I was wondering if we knew the composition of the first expedition. Were there just a few guys or a big group or this type of things, just to know if we are looking for a handful of our fellow Arkmates or
It was
5 or 6 of them.
six people went. 6 of the
Okay.
people left the zone, left the arc, and headed here.
Is there because exploring is I don't know if it's something that is brand new to us. I'm assuming we've been going a bit about in the zone, left and right. Are we in the habit of leaving tracks or marks to say, hey, we've been there, or something that maybe as part of the Ark community we would, I don't know, leave a 7 something that says, hey, the seven sisters were here.
Nope.
There's nothing like that. Okay.
Nope. Because the problem is, if you do that, that could lead people back to your.
Sure.
Because that lead back to your arc. That could potentially lead back to the arc.
Okay.
So. So
we're progressing towards those buildings.
yes, so you approach a low building of rusty corrugated steel. There appears to be, in fact, Katin, your sort of nose picks up on it. You smell the the irony smell of blood, quite fresh blood as well, and you notice that there's like blood on the door handle into the control room.
In that case, I will pause at the doorway. Look at the other two. Point out the bloodstains without saying anything.
Okay, I will ready my spiked bat.
The windows appear to be barricaded.
Can I try to peer inside through the cracks in the window, maybe? Try and see if I can notice anything inside?
Do you want to bunk up?
Brain lead.
Well, well, it appears that someone has like moved all the furniture inside this room and pushed it against the windows and potentially
Yeah,
the
okay,
door.
so I can see. Okay.
What's everyone doing?
Okay. So I'm standing behind Lenny, and I pull up my scrap pistol.
Okay.
I'm going to have my bow ready.
Look, I go and say, hold on. If they put things in front of the door
about what's on the outside.
It does not mean they were trying to stop something getting in.
So that leaves the question of what they were trying to keep out. And
Well,
who's
surely
in
we
there?
should. So we need to find out what if any of them are still alive, and then perhaps what the threat was. Don't you think?
Yeah, maybe we just need to knock on the door.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay. Well, fine. Are you going to do it, or am I going to do it?
More chance of the door still being there if I do it.
Fair enough.
I'll knock on the door and say, "Hello? Anyone in there?"
You hear a familiar voice shout back at you, Sue. Not shout, but like quiet. You know, oh god, you know, they're not shouting, but they're slightly raised voice from a whisper. Who's there?
We're from the Seven Sisters.
Oh, who? And sure, who is it?
It's Katin.
Katin, it's Ariel. I think that's her name.
That's what's on the character sheet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ariel. Oh, guys, quick, let her in. Let her in. Is it just you?
Now I've got Lenny and Zippo with me.
Oh no. Okay, you can hear like movement as like furniture's been slid away from the door, and they sort of like they open the door and they try and they pull it ajar and it gets caught on like some furniture. They close it again, pull the furniture back a bit further, and they manage to sort of like crack the door a bit more. And Ariel's like grubby face looks at you from behind the door and goes, "Yeah, it's definitely them." And they pull the furniture further back and invite you into the and tell you to quick get in before the zone ghouls come back. Quick.
Zone ghouls.
I scrambled inside.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay. I'm basically I sort of like I back in, keeping an eye out, going.
Okay. So
I'll give Ariel a hug and ask her to tell us what's going on.
they're like so the one that sort of like steps forward, the one that's like appears to be the leader now is someone called Nelma. Nelma is an enforcer, much like Lenny is. She is a she. She's like, those fucking zone ghouls. They're crawling over this plant, and that fucking thing in the tower, the tower thing. Like it swept down and took Voran, our stalker.
What's in the tower?
Some fucking giant bird with giant fucking claws is what's in the tower.
Oh, and how many zone ghouls are there?
More than you?
Well, that's just one of me. So how many? Is that two?
More than, well, quite a lot.
Well, that's a good round number.
Yeah. You enforcers.
Okay.
So, how long have you been sheltering in there?
2 days.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, 2 days. We came here. We saw it was crawling with zone ghouls, so we thought we'll be quiet. And as we made our way across the, from the waterfront to here, that giant, like I said, the giant bird came swooping down from the smokestack, and and then when it attacked us, it alerted the fucking ghouls because of the noise it made, and then the ghouls started to attack us, and Jezebel and Vesta was butchered by them, and I think they're planning on attacking us soon.
How do you know?
Well, they know where we are.
Right. Well, we're here now.
Yep, we're here to help.
Well, this is looking bad. I'm telling you, my little guys, this is looking very bad. Did you guys locate the water? Did you have a chance to locate the water supply?
No, because we got fucking attacked by a stupid flying bird as soon as we pretty much got on the island. And then we were attacked by dozens of ghouls.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
But look,
Okay.
but look, right? I'm not leaving this island until we've got Voran's gear from the bird.
Now you mention it. What gear's this?
He's got some good shit on him. We can't leave it to the fucking ghouls or the bird to have snack on and use as a toothpick, right?
Right, so what you're saying is somebody has to get out there, get up that tower, and smash that bird.
Yeah. Do you
Why
have
haven't
any?
you done it?
Because we're fucking it. Because we're injured, and they've all got all of them have got some forms of injuries, some worse
Okay.
than others.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. Okay.
I couldn't see that. I couldn't see that. It's dark in here.
Ariel's like, do you have any food and water with you? We haven't eaten for a few days.
Not very much.
Not much, but I can share one.
Okay.
I can share one grub.
Okay, I basically pull out one and go. Let's share that between you.
Yeah, same here.
So yeah, they rather. Were you sharing food or water?
I share one grub.
Okay.
I'll share one grub and one water.
Okay.
Right.
What about Katin?
I'll share one water.
Okay. So there's three of them. Three of them are still alive. So you got Nelma, who is the enforcer. She works. She actually works for one of these. She's actually part of the Seven Sisters.
Okay.
No, it's not that one. It's this one, isn't it? She works for. Is it Victoria?
Victoria.
Which is why Ariel's with her. and then you got lambda, and lambda is a gearhead, much like you. Zippo. And is he injured? No, he seems to be the only one that's not injured. But he's like, I did have a chance to look round before we were attacked.
Okay, what did you find?
And
Well, there's fucking loads of water. If we could get access to the water, we would never have to worry about any water again.
How do you know that? Where is it?
It's all fucking it's so this
Everywhere.
This thing purifies. This place purifies water, from what I can understand.
brilliant.
Ooh.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. Right.
Problem
Fine.
is, there's like 50 Songals, so I don't think we'll be able to fight our way through this. And Nelma's like, don't be stupid. Of course we'll be. They're only fucking Songals. They're like mindless freaks, aren't they? You know, can't reason with a Songal.
And the number you keep telling us varies. So it could it be anywhere between some and 50?
Lambda is like, oh, there's definitely around 50,
Right.
which is, you know, quite more.
Too many.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Too many. Okay.
Well, okay. So we definitely need to go and get that stuff back off that bird.
What are zone ghouls like at climbing?
Can we see the tower from where we are?
Not really. It's on the other side of the building.
Okay.
Because you're in this bit here, and the tower's like just, you know, you have to go.
that.
It's sort of like right adjacent to you, so you can't really.
But is there like a ladder to climb
Or a doorway?
Yes, there. Well,
Or
if,
is it-
if you have
yeah.
when you was on the way in, there's definitely a ladder that runs the length of the tower.
All the way up. Okay.
Yeah, and I think there's like a midpoint as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I can see.
Brilliant. Glad I brought my health and safety kit for climbing that tower.
What's health and safety? What?
It's in one of the manuals. At the one of the Seven Sisters manuals. It's a health and safety book.
Oh, Ariel's like, well, oh, I'm not allowed to read.
Oh,
I'm not
Right.
I'm not high enough rank yet to be able to read the sacred texts of health and safety.
well. So, I think we need
That's
to.
news.
All right, then. You decide what we're going to do. Go on. Go on.
You will go all the way up that tower, take all that stuff, and bring it back. Sounds like a plan. We'll even look at you from the ground floor, okay? And make sure no one or no bird or whatever comes at you.
On my own.
You're worth 2 or 3 of us. Or at least 3 of me.
My plan was us, not me.
To be fair,
He's always complaining.
we might have to fight a big bird at the top. I remember from the sacred text you sometimes get big eagles up towers.
Oh, yes. But they give you rides. This one won't, I don't think.
Well, gave a ride to Voran and his stuff.
Maybe.
Well, the bird probably hasn't read the sacred text, or it would know.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Katin, do you want to go there as well?
Yeah, I think it's best if we stick together. We don't know what we're going to find.
Fair enough.
There might be some delicate items that need to be carried by someone with experience in handling delicate items.
She makes a point. She makes a point. She makes a point, definitely. Yes, I know. Okay. All right. I'll be behind you.
Are you sure you don't want to be in the middle in case anything nasty comes up the stairs?
I was saying I'll be behind you, Lenny, and you, Katin, you'll be behind me. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Right.
And you, do they have weapons? Our fellow ARC members? Do they still have some weapons and bullets, maybe? Or
yeah, they do
like
have
that?
weapons. Nelma's got a scrap axe. Lambda has a scrap pistol, which has got 3 barrels. 3 barrels, like me. And Ariel's got a spiked bat.
Maybe they can wait at the bottom and make sure no one comes up after us.
Exactly.
Or at least warn us if anything does.
So you guys stay on guard here. If you see anything, shout. Not too loud, but shout. Let us know.
How are we supposed to let you know if you're high up in the thing and not be too loud about it? Could you explain your, you know?
We have to explain everything all the time. Try to whisper loud, as an example. Or bump on, tap one of those. Tap on the wall, or tap at the bottom of the tower, and we'll know something is bad.
Okay, sure.
Right.
Just give me a second. I'm not no way like, you know, getting. Oh God, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Okay. So, what are you doing?
I think we need to have a look outside, make sure the coast is clear,
Mm-hmm.
and then make a run to the tower.
Yeah.
I'm shadowing Lenny.
Okay, give me a second. You're like his personal shadow. Okay. One of you, whoever that is, wants to give me a if one of you wants to give me a scout roll, it's going to be opposed roll. So let me just look up the rules on opposed rolls.
I suspect that scout roll will be Katin's.
I should think so.
I
I
suspect
have
as well.
5 in that.
Okay, just give me a sec. I need to give myself that. Sometimes it's not enough to roll a success, to succeed skill roll. In certain cases, you need to overcome your opponent in the opposed roll. So in the opposed roll, you need to make your roll and roll more successes than your opponent does. Every success rolled by your opponent negates a success rolled by you. Only you, the aggressor, can push the roll. Opposed rolls are used in social conflicts and in sneaking. The GM can use this mechanic in other approaches. Okay, and what happens if you haven't got the skill in it? I know there are rules for it. Ah, shit, too much. Too many windows open. Skills. Okay. Yep. Okay, so just give me a second. Scout uses agility. Okay. 0 dice. 0. 4. No. Okay, so do you want to give me a spot roll for me, please? Scout roll, please.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Okay, so
I think
so you got 2 successes and they got no successes. So you beat them. So you when you open the door to have a look out I assume that's what you do. You open the door and have a quick look outside, right? I guess.
Yeah.
So you can spot sort of sneaking around the pipeworks and sort of like getting themselves in position is about 3 Zangles.
Right, so I'll take a good look, make a note of their position, and I'll slip back inside and call the other 2. Right. There's 3 of them out there we're going to need to get past.
Think past or thump them.
3 of them we might be able to take them out.
Right.
Just need to make sure we do it quietly and don't attract the rest.
I'll try and muffle my bat.
Yeah, so I would assume my scrap pistol is out of the equation then.
Unless you can fire it quietly.
I haven't invented the silencer yet. It's on my to-do list.
I can loan you a baseball bat if you need it.
I have a baseball bat. It's called Lenny. So are those 3 goals between us and the tower, or could we avoid it by just rushing the tower?
Well, if you rush the tower, you're going to leave yourself exposed.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
We're going to go and clobber the sand balls.
All right.
Yeah, once they're dealt with, that's 3 less to worry about later.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 less than some.
Yep.
Was you there? Was you there when Guy was telling me the best way to handle initiative in this game to make it a bit more like random? Was you there on Friday when he said it? Because I can't remember what he said. I should have written it down, but I didn't.
Neither can I.
No, I can't remember either.
All right, we'll just do. I'll tell you what. We'll just do the way it is. We're going to do it slightly. We'll do it. Do I need fucking tokens to do the initiative? Yes, and that's why. That's the other reason why I want tokens. All right. I can. I think. Can I manually add them? Okay. What I want you to do is all roll a d6 for me and add your agility. I think. Hang on. Because it is normally just a d6 roll. Yeah. Your current agility score plus a d6.
That didn't work quite as I expected. So, yeah, mine should be 10 because I didn't find the bit for adding the plus on.
Okay. So, Caitlin, you got 10.
Yeah.
Lenny got 6. Zippo got 8.
Yep.
And the Zongals get...
You got it the wrong way round.
Yeah, don't worry, Pookie. I'll arrange it in a minute.
No, that's fine. I just...
D6 plus 4. They got an 8 as well. Okay, so Katin, you get to go first with your turn. So you can do. So when it's your turn, you're allowed to perform one action and one maneuver, or two maneuvers. An action can be roll for a skill, activating mutation, unless reactive or enhancing. And a maneuver can be move one range step, seek cover, get an item from your gear, pick up an item from the ground, draw a weapon, aim with a gun, reload a gun, use an item.
Well,
So-
I already have my bow ready.
So the reason why I want to use tokens is because I've got this very, very abstract map that I made that I actually used for Star Wars, and I just adapted it for this because it also uses range bands and shit like that. But I have no tokens to use right now, so it's a bit of an oversight. But doesn't matter. We'll get maybe next week we can get some tokens done and be able to use that. But yeah, I'm gonna say they're probably all within like short range of you. They're sort of like not
Yeah.
which is why they were relatively easy to spot. So what would you like to do? Obviously in front of you, like there's pipe works. There's there is objects and things that are blocking. Total. They're not standing in the middle of the fucking street. They are sort of crouching down behind pipes and other bits of metal that are sticking out of the ground.
Okay. In which case, I want to try and find some partial cover that I can shoot from behind, and then attempt to shoot one of them.
Okay. Yeah, there is partial cover not too far. You could even use the barricades that you're at right now, unless you want. Yeah.
Well, no point going any further than I have to.
Okay.
So it'll be a shoot roll.
Mm-hmm.
That's gone interestingly.
Mm-hmm. You got no successes.
So
what this...
happens on that?
So, at the moment, nothing happens. You just miss. If you decide to push, because you've got a result of a 1 on a gear dice, if you decide to push, that 1 remains, and your gear dice is reduced by one level. So if it's say if it's a +2, which is not, it's a +1. You could choose to destroy it. You would have to destroy that that weapon would become ineffective for the time being.
Given how little stuff I've got at the moment, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm actually going to say Lenny goes first over the zone ghouls.
Okay, well, actually, it's Zippo who rolled the 8. That was my...
Yeah.
It's Zippo who got the 8.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was what I was saying.
Oh, okay. Let me fix that. 6.
That's not a
No
problem.
worries. Yeah, I'm the 8, Lenny is the 6.
Let me just quickly fix that to send in. Right, Zippo.
I mean, I can try to shoot at 1. I'm just concerned about the noise. Well, I'm assuming Sue already shot, so...
That was with a bow, though, so...
That was a bow. Oh, okay. So, can I grab... I'm not going to attack frontally. So, if there's maybe like if I can spot like the equivalent of a small pipe or a club, something that I could grab as a makeshift weapon from around me, and I'm going to basically adopt a defensive stance, protected by the cover that is Lenny.
We'll pass you that bat we found.
Oh, yeah, sure. Perfect.
Okay, it will have a gear bonus of +1.
Okay. So I'm basically waiting. Delaying. I don't know if it's delaying or whatever, but I'm waiting for anything that moves at arm's length to me.
Yeah, so if you want to write that down, baseball bat, its bonus is +1, and it's got damage of 1.
Yep.
Its range is arm's length.
Okay.
Oh, my internet's corrupted. At least I'm recording this time. Okay, the zone ghouls. Right, what are they armed with? Slingshot. Oh, it's right there. Okay. All right. So they're going to try and return fire at you. Katin, who just tried to shoot them. Right. So let's see what they've got. All right. Okay. I'm just going to do one. I'm not going to roll individually for them. I'm just going to roll them as a group. So 4. No. 2. 4. That was 1. I assume, yeah. That's... Okay. Right. Right. They're NPCs, so I can't actually push their roll. So yeah. So basically, a load of stones come from this a slingshot. You know, they sort of pop up, pull back on their slingshots, and let rip with some rocks. And they sort of pepper the door frame around you. But yeah, they miss quite badly. Lenny, what do you want to do?
I'm also in that defensive post. I want them to get closer because the thing is, it's they're only. I need them to get at arm's length.
Well, you'd have to go out and greet them.
I said, look at the others. Come on, and I'll go out and do a couple of manoeuvres. Basically, just sort of like trying to outmaneuver them if I can.
Well, you can. I mean, because they're short range, so you can move from you can move to engage one of them if you want to.
Can I?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I will do. I will run out and clonk the zone ghoul on the head. If I can. So, let's have a look. This will be with my fight skill, which is 2.
Just bear with me.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so they get to. So it is like an opposed roll. We get to we roll at the same time. When someone fights you, you can try to defend yourself. When you defend, you also roll for fight rolls. Roll your dice at the same time as the attacker. For each success you roll, choose one stunt. So okay, so it's okay. Right, so one.
Okay, ready when you are.
He's not got a weapon in hand because he was using a slingshot. So no gear dice.
Yep.
Okay, roll. Oh dear.
Come on, Lenny.
One success.
So he's got 2 successes, which means that would reduce your 1 success down to 0 successes.
Okay.
If the attack has now, you could choose to push your roll if you want to.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at you.
All right, brilliant. That was that was definitely worth it. So he reduces your 3 successes down to 1 success. So with that you can if I open up the player's guide to conflicts and trauma to close combat and go show players. If you fight if you have a read of that, you can choose one thing. Hang on. If you roll succeeds, you hit and your opponent suffers weapon damage. So weapon damage is
Okay. It's in your weapon. The baseball bat must probably be 2, I guess. Your special bat he's got spikes and.
Yeah, bat with spikes is 2. Essentially, I probably
if you fight, you hit your opponent suffers weapon damage for every extra success. So you've hit him. You don't get any of the stunts, the extra effects to add to it. You just hit him for the damage. What is the damage?
All right. So basically, my 1 success counts as the success. It's the extra successes I get to buy those.
That's correct.
Those extra effects.
Yeah. So I need, for example, 2 successes in all.
1 point of stunt on top of
Yeah.
your success. That's how I interpret that. Yes.
Yeah. That makes sense, James?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how much damage you do, though. Is damage just...
Every extra... Yeah. Cool.
Would you only do like the damage that's listed or what? I'm a bit confused. Does strength play a factor in it?
That's my understanding. You have one success.
Yeah, I think it's just a straight number.
Yeah. If your fight roll succeed, you hit and your opponent suffer weapon damage. And so your
Okay.
weapon damage is 2, so they suffer 2 damage.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
if you add extra, then you could add extra damage, but you don't. So
All right.
it's
So how
just
much?
a normal standard.
So how much damage does your bat do, or whatever you're using? 2 damage.
2.
Okay.
2.
Okay, that's pretty good. I
2
need to-
damage for my spiked bat.
Okay. I need to write this down, so I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3. So number 1 is down to that. Okay, cool. Right. Next is Katin. What are you doing?
I'm going to have another go at shooting one of them.
Okay. Don't forget to mark down your use of ammo on your bow. I think you've only got 5 arrows. Is that right? Or did you buy more?
Yeah. Yeah. I only had 5.
So
So I
with,
don't need to move.
so with range combat. Okay, so range
If I'm
modification.
staying put, then does that mean I can aim?
Yeah. They're at short range to you, aren't they? I said, didn't I? Did I say that?
Yeah.
So you're actually at, your
Yep.
skill is at -1 because of the range. But if you before you shoot, you can spend 1 maneuver to aim carefully. This gives you a +1 modification. If you also have some solid piece of cover to lean
So it
on,
cancels out.
if you also have some solid piece of cover to lean on, the bonus increases to +2. You must aim and fire in the same turn. You cannot save the bonus for a later turn. Am I coming through
Okay.
clearly, or am I breaking up
I
again?
spent the first round finding some cover.
Yep. Okay.
You're kind of breaking up.
Fuck's sake. This is so fucking annoying. Okay, so you're going to be at +2, but you're actually at +1 because of the -1.
Where does the extra 1 get added in the...
It will be added to the skill.
Okay.
Nice.
That went interestingly.
That did go interestingly, didn't it?
Ooh.
Okay, so you get 2 successes. You hit him. You hit the zone goal. So I've just shown that to you. If you scroll down, because you got 1 additional success, you can choose an effect from the list that's under everything. If you scroll down a bit, there's effects.
Yeah, effects.
So you can inflict 1 more point of damage. You can choose this stunt multiple times if you roll several successes. You can pin down your enemy. He suffers 1 point of fatigue. You increase your initiative score by 2. Your target drops a weapon or another handheld object. You choose which, or your opponent falls to the ground or is pushed back, for example, through a doorway or over a cliff.
I think the extra damage probably makes sense at this point.
Okay, and how much damage does your bow do?
It does 1.
So it does 2 damage.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I probably should roll them as individual groups. All right, cool. I'm still having technical issues. Okay, next it is Zippo. What are you doing?
Yeah. So I'm gonna rush towards the goal that Lenny clubbed over the head, and I'm gonna try and finish it off.
You, you,
Attempt to make some damage with my baseball bat.
you steel killer. Kill stealer.
That's the intent, at least. I'm not sure I'm gonna succeed, but yeah, pretty much.
All right. Okay.
So it's a fight roll, correct?
That is correct.
That's gonna be bad. Or at least that's not gonna be impressive. Skill, not much. Oh, gear that's a gear bonus. Okay, so skill, nope.
Doesn't matter if you haven't got the skill, you can
Nice.
still attempt it.
Two.
You just roll as the actual.
Sure. And gear 2.
I thought Gears 1.
It's a
Yeah,
Gears
it's not-
1?
Yeah.
it's not a spiked bat.
Sorry, my bad. So let me redo that. Skill dice 0. Base dice 2. Gear dice 1. And the skill is gonna be fight. That's not good. Yeah, so I missed.
Well, we don't know yet. I'm still waiting for
I'm
it.
probably not gonna push. I don't.
I'm waiting for. Oh, my internet's still unstable. Right, there we go. Okay, so he got no successes, and you got no successes. So basically, you go swinging him with this baseball bat and just fucking miss. You're just swinging it left, right, and not at the right. You just pretty much closing.
And hit the rock next to the head. Yes.
You're like,
Can you push it?
yeah, like, well, he could do, but he would take a point of damage because he's taken a.
Fair enough.
Look,
Yeah.
you should if you want to. You can do that if you want to.
I don't see the point in that circumstance. So I'm not gonna push.
So yeah, when you push
Not this one.
that one, that's the rule, is what it's doing.
So it actually is. There's an upside to pushing too.
There is.
Okay. So you might get a mutation point.
Yeah. I know that, but what would I suffer if I were to push that?
You would suffer one
What
trauma.
would be the cost?
You'd suffer one trauma to your strength.
And my strength is already very, very low.
Yep.
It's only at 2. So
Fair enough.
yeah, no, I'm gonna reserve that for later.
Okay, cool.
So I just exposed myself. That's all I succeeded in doing.
Mhm.
That's fine.
Now's not the time to do that.
Okay, zone goals. Right, so the one that's fighting Lenny and Zippo, he sort of like drops his slingshot and pulls out his bicycle chain, and he's gonna attack. Who's he gonna attack? I can't believe how many drop frames I've got. Who's he going to attack? I'm going to roll a d6. Evens.
I'm clearly the most intimidating. It shouldn't attack me. I'm too intimidating for that.
So d6.
Go for the easier target.
Is that? Well, he is the easy target. So there's I'm going to roll. Oh, fuck it. I'm rolling a d4. Odds. It's Pookie. Evens. It's Effigy. Right. He's going to attempt to attack Pookie.
Told you. Went for the easy target. Those goals are not clever.
range combat. No, close combat. Bicycle chain +1. Okay. Thank you. Angle. Fight. Right, obviously you get to defend yourself. With the defense. When someone fights you, you can try to defend yourself. When you defend, you also roll for fight. Roll your dice at the same time as the attacker. For each success you roll, choose one stunt.
Who's defending? It's Lenny, right?
Yes.
No. Oh, Lenny, I thought he was attacking.
No, I think it's attacking you.
Am I not coming through? Am I still? Am I not clear? Am I not coming through clear? Am I still breaking up?
You are a bit.
Yeah.
And the stream's currently saying there's a network error.
This is so fucking annoying.
Oh.
That was not the most impressive defense.
No. Can I push that?
If you put, yes, you can, but you will take two. You will take two damage from.
Yeah.
I'm going to take. Okay.
You take the damage even if you succeed the push, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to take the 1 damage from their hit. I'm presuming it's 1 damage.
Yes, you take 1 damage to your strength.
Okay. Does that reduce it effectively? It reduces it effectively to 4.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. 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 Basically, it's a case of you kind of get underfoot. I'm going. What are you doing? Okay.
Oh, hang on, I forgot.
So, and the other zone ghouls.
So one of them's gonna. The one that's completely unharmed is gonna like slingshot back at try and hit Katin with the thing with his slingshot. Oh, bollocks. You will get cover though, Katin, because you said you've taken cover. So we'll quickly look up the rules for that in a second. Once my rolls come through. Okay, he misses. So we don't have to look that up at all. But if you want to look up the rules for cover, where is it? Oh God, where is the fucking? Is it in trauma section? Yeah, it's in trauma cover. And the other zone ghoul starts heading towards Zippo. Okay. Right.
Right.
So, sorry, Lenny. What are you doing?
I am going to smash this ghoul that hit me.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
Who just hurt me, and I'm a bit annoyed. Ow! Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, I get to defend that. I get no successes. So
Ooh.
so yeah, so you got 3 successes. So you got
Yep.
So you got an addition. So you succeeded to hit him. So that's one.
Yep.
So you're down to 2 successes, and now you can
That's
choose.
2 damage.
Now
Yeah.
you can choose.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and you can now choose what else you can do.
Okay. Have you got the? Let's have a look. Just want the. Just check the player section for.
Do you want me to show it to you?
Close
Yeah,
combat.
please. Okay. Right. He's going to take 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. How is he looking after he's taking 2 damage?
Well, he's only got 1 more damage drops him, so he falls
Okay.
unconscious. You then get to roll a critical hit on him.
Oh. Okay.
So
And
roll,
I've got
so
2 effects.
So you get to roll
Where
me.
do-
So get to roll me. So roll me a d66.
Oh, okay. Just D66.
Okay, he's pretty much dead.
61.
You've pretty much killed him in 1 hit.
Okay.
That's Lenny's way.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
So
and you still got 2. You still got 2 effects, like that you can choose.
right. Okay. Okay. Well, what I'll do is
So you could
Can
increase.
I-
You could increase your initiative by 2.
okay.
That's one effect you could do.
Yep. Well, I'll do that. Can I affect another?
No, unfortunately, you cannot
Okay.
affect another target.
Okay. Right.
Except if
Can
you
I
could.
take? Well, I was just wondering whether I could knock the one I've just knocked down, or whether I could knock it in the way of the other one. Is all I'm suggesting.
Sure.
Yeah, basically, get off my get off my friend, whack, and just literally knock him into the other one.
Okay. Right, so we'll increase your initiative by 2, which takes you up to 8 as well.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, we're back round to Katin.
Right, I'm going to continue attempting to shoot something. If I do it enough times, eventually something is going to work.
Well, you've only got 3 arrows left.
3 left. I've shot twice so far.
I don't know how you recover them.
Well,
Just
go and find
Right.
them.
I was
Just-
going to pick
yeah.
them up afterwards.
pretty much.
They're
Yeah.
probably all right. It's not like they've hit anything.
Okay. Are you aiming again? So you get plus
Yeah.
2, minus 1. So you get plus 1 in total to your shooting skill. Are you shooting the same one that you shot at before?
Yep, since it's still moving.
Oh, technically, he's behind cover. I should really be using cover rules. Right, 2 successes.
Yeah, that one all right.
Okay, I'm going to roll. Right, so that's 0, that's 0, that's 5. Okay, so he's the cover that he's behind is actually protects him, and he takes no damage. So your arrow sort of like pings into and bounces off one of the pipes that he's hiding about behind.
Right.
Should we take a break?
Uh,
Or should we
It's about
finish
time.
this? It is about time, but should we? Because it might last a little bit.
Yeah.
Look. We could, or we could finish this round up and see what happens.
we'll finish. Can we finish the combat?
Finish the round at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Zippo. What are you doing?
Yes. So we have 2 goals left, correct?
2 goals. Yep.
Okay. One is behind cover, being shot at by Sue. What is the other one doing?
Well, he was coming right for you, but
Was coming at me.
yeah.
Okay, he was coming at me.
But But remember, he's had a ghoul basically bashed into front bashed into
On
him.
its way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try and use this opportunity to try and bash it without making too much a fool of myself.
good luck.
So, yes, pretty much. So fight.
That is correct.
Skill 0, base 2, gear 1. That's still not good. Is it defending? Yeah.
Yep, he is defending, but he gets no successes also. So you sort of like just like
We're missing it. We're
You're sort of
pretty
like-
much ineffective.
you're trying to hit him, he's trying to hit you. You're standing back. He's got a body in his fucking way as well, so that's not good for him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Lenny.
All right.
Okay. Whilst he's distracted, I will just go, leave my friend alone, and go, this is how you do it. Whack.
Oh my god. Okay. That's a good hit.
Mm.
Oh.
Whoa.
So he's
Oh,
having
wow.
he's having trouble with Zippo, but you go to you're like Lenny's like, oh, this is how you do it, and you go to swing at him. You swing at him, and he's like he flings his chain out, and it wraps around your your baseball bat, and he sort of like pulls it down. It doesn't obviously come out your hand, but he sort of like stops a blow midway at the midpoint.
Okay, at which point I go, see, even he's got a better idea.
Good cover. So he's gonna he feels a lot more confident that he might be able to defeat you. So he's gonna try and hit you with his chain.
Okay. Well, I'll basically try and stop him because.
Yeah.
Okay. 4, 2. Okay. Click. No.
Yep.
Oh.
Ah.
Basically, I think it's basically because we're just going.
Yeah. You're struggling.
And
Struggling with your weapons.
and the other one that's like in a combat with Katin is going to try and like slingshot her again. In fact, he's gonna spend a maneuver to aim and shoot at you. So let's do that. So skill dice is that. Agility is no. Agility is that. One success. So, so you're currently in cover, Sue. I assume
Yeah.
you're, because you're in the doorway, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you this protection of a brick wall, which is 6. So what you do is you make a skill check when you do cover.
Okay. So what do I need to roll?
So it's going to be 6. So ignore everything but the gear roll. So you're just rolling on gear.
That's 6 gear.
I don't think you can push it neither.
That works.
That's 0.
Okay.
That's
All right.
This all is rubbish.
Yeah, I don't think James managed to get that cover in front of you in time.
So you take 1 damage. You take 1 physical damage. You reduce your strength by 1.
Okay.
I think that's right. I assume it affects your physical damage. Okay. Catin, sure go again. Unless we want to go for a break now. We'll go for a break now. We'll go for a break
Okay.
as we're
okay.
at the beginning of the turn. So we'll be back shortly. Don't touch that dial.